Victor Leborgne, the man who could only say one word. Imagine knowing exactly what you want to say, forming clear thoughts in your mind, and understanding everything people say to you, but being unable to turn those thoughts into spoken words. This was the life of Victor Leborgne, one of the most important individuals in the history of psychology and neuroscience. Victor Leborgne lived in France during the 1800s. As a young adult, he began to develop severe problems with speech. Over time, his ability to speak became almost completely lost. Although his thinking remained clear and he could understand language, he could say only one word. That word was tan. Because of this, people began referring to him simply as Tan. For many years, Victor Leborgne lived in hospitals, unable to communicate through normal speech. Doctors noticed something puzzling. Despite his inability to talk, Leborgne clearly understood what others said to him. He could follow instructions, respond appropriately, and show that he was thinking and reasoning normally. At the time, this made little sense. Many scientists believed the brain worked as a single whole, with no specific areas responsible for specific abilities. If one part of the brain was damaged, they believed all mental abilities would be affected equally. In 1861, Leborgne came under the care of a physician named Paul Broca. Broca studied him carefully and realized something crucial. Leborgne's difficulty was not with understanding language. It was with producing speech. Later that same year, Victor Leborgne died. After his death, Broca examined his brain and made a remarkable discovery. He found damage to a specific region in the left frontal lobe. This area was unlike the rest of the brain tissue around it. Broca concluded that this particular region must play a key role in speech production. The area later became known as Broca's area, and damage to it was linked to a condition now called Broca's aphasia. People with Broca's aphasia know what they want to say. They understand spoken language and can think clearly, but their speech is slow, effortful, and often broken, sometimes limited to just a few words. Victor Leborgne's single repeated word suddenly made sense. This discovery was revolutionary. It provided strong evidence for localization of function, the idea that different parts of the brain are responsible for different abilities. It also showed that language is not a single skill, but a system made up of different components, such as understanding and speaking. Victor Leborgne became the first well-documented case linking loss of speech to damage in a specific area of the brain. His case showed that the left hemisphere plays a crucial role in language, and that speech production depends on specialized brain regions. Later researchers noted that Leborgne also had wider brain damage, not just damage to Broca's area alone. This led to a more modern understanding that language is supported by networks of brain areas, rather than a single isolated spot. Even so, Broca's discovery remains a cornerstone of neuroscience. Today, knowledge of Broca's area helps doctors diagnose speech disorders, understand the effects of strokes and brain injuries, and plan brain surgeries with greater precision. At its heart, Victor Leborgne's story reminds us that the brain is carefully organized, and that even small areas can have enormous effects on how we communicate and connect with others. So the next time you speak, form a sentence, or express an idea, remember this. Those abilities depend on specialized brain systems, systems first revealed in 1861 by a man who could only say one word.
If you enjoyed our channel, please click subscribe.